Hello and welcome back to part 2 of my the Guide to Wormholes series. So now, last week we covered kind of jumping into a wormhole, looking around it, making sure you don't get stuck, and checking out pos towers. In here, this is C1, we'll check wormholes. And there we go, C1 with a high-sec static, which I'm sat on. And all the nice, probably occupied bys. C1s are not usually well travelled. You can't fit a battleship in them either. So, a lot of indies, like these guys I'm assuming. And, oh, there goes the timer. You can check kill boards and stuff, and who they are. Oh look. Members list. Last known members list, probably. So, get rid of that. I think they're indies because, yeah, kills, losses. Horrible. Right. I've pre-scanned this, and a Corpy actually found it yesterday. So, I pre-scanned it today. There is no other wormhole apart from this one. A few data sites and, well, not equipped, so wormhole data sites and relic sites still contain NPCs, by the way, so be careful if you decide to go in there with an anathema or whatever. Still like that on the buttons there. So I'm going to show the anomalies. Since this is a C1, I'm not too worried about damage and UR like that. So, try out a line, or the line, to it. So, pre-scanning a system is important if you're just day tripping like this. Because any other incoming wormhole has to be scanned down from the other side. So when it spawns in here, it will flick up, and you'll know that there is another wormhole or something spawning. So then you pay a special attention, even more so, to the D-scan. Usually a buzzard, Helios or something like that will pop up. If you're lucky, a heron will pop up and you'll be able to kill it. Yeah, anyway, here we are in the line. So I'm going to burn towards this one. I did do one of these earlier just to make sure I'm not going to be capped out and die horribly. And they can, on the second wave, cap me out with one armor repper running, guns and the micro-warp drive. So lock up all the frigs first, and the crew, and the cruiser just because. So here we are, closest first. Now you have velocity, which is their true velocity, what they're actually moving at, and then their velocity versus me. So, if I turn the micro-warp drive on and try to hit that frig while it's moving at over 1,000, I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss absolutely horribly. Until its transversal went down to 500 there a moment. So, how do I reduce that? Since he's spinning around me like God knows what, if you start clicking in the general direction, one, it'll mess their orbits up so it becomes easier. And then, if you're going in the same general direction, the transversal will start to decrease. If I shoot again, I hit him a lot harder. Because your guns can only turn at so much per second. So if they're spinning around you, your guns just can't keep up and you'll just miss. But if you are going in the same general direction, it's like they're standing still versus you. Just do the transversal, get down, and I will hit a lot harder. Unless I misclick and end up going in the wrong direction. Find the other frig. If you click just in front of where they're going, same general direction. Works better if you do this. zoom in, find out where they are going, and get in front of them. Because then you'll start going in the better general direction. There's my shield alarm. Bang. Oh, head towards him. The cruiser is a lot bigger. You don't have to worry about transversals so much. But you can actually beat your own tracking if you're spinning around him too fast. You'll be going too fast for your guns to keep up to. Always check the scan again. I was hoping to find a C2, but it wasn't forthcoming. So if I accidentally miss and hit the trigger, meh, I'm doing it from memory. I'm directly behind him. See, I missed there. I started to beat my own tracking. So I've turned the micro-warp drive off, slowed down a bit. Start going in his general direction when my start aid decides to turn around. Not that it really matters since I'm kind of hitting him quite hard anyway. There we go. Now he's gotten out of my range, so I can turn the micro-warp drive back on again. One pulse should do it. I've been in this wormhole for quite a while, so my paranoia goes up based on how long I've been here. So I will check D-scan a lot more than so they've spawned quite far away. That was a new noise. Right, so I will proceed to kill them all. I'll go through the fitting for this Astarte. CCP, how I love you for taking my turret slots away. So now I only have five of these, but gave me some utility slots, because missiles, Galante, no. So I am omni-tanked with dual armor repairers, because I usually run DD sights in this, and they produce a bit more DPS in 4 out of 10s and 5 out of 10s. If I start managing, turn that off, manage transversal, and it's the third wave where they can cap me. As I was saying, it's usually, without nudes, it's cap stable with my warp drive turned off, and both of these run. It didn't used to need more than one, but I might have to rejiggle this at some point. Sleepers deal omni damage, so they deal all of it. So the lowest, which is, in this case, my explosive, is my weak chink in my armor, quite literally, versus a sleeper. So my explosive's a little bit low because I'm only using a explosive plating. It's not energized or anything fancy. I just refitted this out what I had lying around. Yep, that's pretty much it. It's nothing special. I could fit other stuff there, but that'll probably be another video another day. So keep spinning around. There we go. Now it's the cruiser's turn. Orbit these. Pulse that. Check D-scan again. I also do request, if there's anything that you want me to cover in any video, just put it in the comment section or private message it to me. I do respond to every single comment that I see get posted, if it's respondable. If there's any other game that you want me to cover as well, just PM any request to me. I take them all. If it's possible, I shall fulfill said request. So So I'm going to run through the rest of the sites now, or the rest of this site. And since I'm day tripping, I fitted a salvager. I can't really be bothered to go all the way back to where I come from, get an Octus, come all the way back to salvage it. Since the payout for sleeper sites, C1 sleeper sites is pretty rubbish. But then it is random, so I could get a few hundred for nothing. So just keep spinning around him, destroying his armor, because sleepers don't have shields. So I'm pretty much done with him. One more and you should have struck. I'll start on my annoying little friend over here. Keep checking D-scan. Oh, I don't really need to switch to my other road. Just realised this. Usually I have a chat box here. Just make sure nothing spawns. Nope. Oh, just keep going around him, shooting him. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. Pulse this. Sight running is absolutely mind-numbingly boring. But everybody needs to make money. I'm caught in a suspiciously large hitbox from this rock. Come on there, little starter. There we go. Now it should be a full wave of cruisers. Now these can cap me out, so I need to manage my cap a little bit better than I did the last time. Basically, in this ship, turn that off, there's cap management. I shall burn towards these, get as close as I can and start orbiting. The annoying thing is they will spread out. Keep going. Started firing a little bit too early, but no. Next week I'll figure something out. Don't really know what I'm going to be doing yet. Kill all of these and you should be good. Nothing evil on these down just yet. Cat warning. If I kill two of these, I should be okay. Switch out ammo types. Stop giving me a horrible warning zone. Really want to kill him as quickly as possible. 2 cycles of this should be enough to get me within range. go. Rotating around him. I just pray and hope my cat holds out. Nice explosion. 2 cycles of my warp drive again. Right, this video is going to be getting too long and boring. So I'm going to cut it here and we'll come right back once I've cleared out the rest of these sleepers. And welcome back. I've cleared out the last of the site. So now you've cleared the site out. There is absolutely nagger all. What do you do? Uh-oh. That's new. Right. So anyway, as I was saying, I'll just keep an eye on it. What do you do now? Well, if you're day tripping, you have a salvager fitted, or you're gonna go do a few of these sites, go away and get a Noctis to come back. So, in Wormholes, you get your money from the loot that's contained within, like that. Rather, not all, you get the money from the salvage. And since I'm not rigged and have all that other fun stuff, it salvages pretty quickly, even though I was going to say it wouldn't. Anyway, so worthless, worthless, worthless. Yeah. So where's the money? Well, the money are in salvage called nano ribbons. These go for about 5 mil, depending on market price. Lowest I've seen is 5 mil per ribbon. And if you're decently quick, you can get quite a few ribbons in a short space of time. That other SIG's bothering me a little bit. There we go. So you just go around, salvage them all, see what you get. Now I'm not going to record the whole of this because it's boring and I'm just salvaging and yeah. So I'm going to cut it again and show you what my haul is when we come back. I'm back again and I'm on the last wreck of the C1 site. It turned out that it was a wormhole. And the probe's been hanging around for a while. It could be bait is obvious, or he could have just logged in at that tower. Names are kind of similar looking. There we go, site complete. Make sure everything's nice. I didn't get any nano ribbons out of this site. So total for the site was about 3 million. But this is a C1 right at the bottom of the wormhole scale. So now that I don't want to do any more sites in here, but that's how you jump into a C1 or 2 or 3 if you're really looking for a challenge to do solo and you're not in a ridiculously fit Legion or Tengu or something really nice and shiny. So that's what you do. You jump in, you scan around, make sure it's safe-ish, run sites and salvage sites and get money. The real thing with wormholes is definitely the co-op aspect of everything. I'll go into detail about that in a later video, but for now I've been Wrathful Shadows, and remember, have fun.